and then started here. The plan was I thought we could do it for $7,000.
What, this?
That was a fucking mistake.
Hello fellas, welcome back. We're off to meet a lad called Shane. He's got a proper cool car, something I would absolutely love. It's a Sierra Estate, right? But he's put like all the Cosworth gear on. He's got the engine, he's got the seats, he's got the dashboard, the bumpers. It just looks absolutely spot on. We'll be there soon though, so we'll find more out about it when we get there. Oh, we'll stand next to the car.
Well, I'm going to piss off and run there.
The twin sat there like with the green grass and the blue sky. Alright fellas, welcome back. I'm here with Shane. He's brought his Sierra Estate down. Bit of a cool car, mate. Cosworth YB under the bonnet.
It is indeed.
How long have you had it?
On and off now for 6 years.
6 years?
I've actually owned it 3 times in that.
You've owned it 3 times?
Yeah.
And how long have you? When did you first own it? Like when was the first?
6 years ago. Built it as a stock Sierra gear. But with 324 horsepower stage 3 YB in it, with everything Cosworth underneath. But on the outside, it was full granddad spec.
Full granddad spec.
It was. I built it with my mate Kev, and the plan was just to build something that looked like your granddad would drive, or the lorry driver that had worked for Fords for 30 years. On his last day, he's retiring. He bought a brand new Sierra, and he's had it ever since.
You were saying you joined the National Trust, didn't you?
Yeah,
just for the
got
sticker.
the National Trust stickers on the back. Got the tow bar on the back because we use this to tow the caravan as well. It's an all-round holiday car and show car and just a bit of fun.
I love it, mate. I really do love it.
I say when we first built it, because I wanted to keep it looking as stock as possible from the outside, the only cosmetic changes was a set of immaculate Latisse Cosworth wheels that we had refurbished for it, and then it stayed like that for the best part of 5 years. And then last year, COVID, had the lockdown. I'd sold the car, bought an M3.
E46 M3?
Yeah, Mystic Blue one, that was a nice car. Sold that, and then I got the opportunity to get a 2016 M Sport Transit crew cab. Right. And chopped this and the M3 in for the Transit. Loved it, but unfortunately new Fords aren't as reliable
as the old ones.
As the old ones, and I had a couple of issues with it and then parted company with it. But lucky enough, the mate that I'd sold the M3 went off to another fella that went up north to my mate Matthew, and the Sierra hadn't been sold, so we'd had a deal up. I got the Sierra back and then sat about changing a few bits and pieces to it. So the first thing I'd done was went on the old DVA website. So I got the new number plate, F20,
nice plate, mind.
F20 YBT. It's a YBB engine, but everyone just knows it as a YB turbo. So it's Ford 2 litre YB turbo. So,
where'd you get the wheels from? They're nice, mind, like Escort Cosworth style replica?
Yeah, 17-inch Escort Cosworth replica wheels from AutoStar. Behind there we've just got only a couple of, they've only been on there a matter of probably about 10, 11 days tops.
Nice APs.
Got brand new APs, 334 pots from Martin Hadland at Rayland Motorsport in Coventry. Top geezer, I've had brakes off him before, he was absolutely mustard. And then outside we sat about doing some work underneath the car, repainting it, and then Cosy bonnet, got that from my mate Cos Nico. Front bumper come from Steve Cooper. Front splitter, that came from my mate Cos Nico.
Like RS500 replica?
Yeah,
splitter,
RS500 replica splitter. Bonnet vents and bits from Burton's. The lockable catches. New clear indicators, brand new mouldings. I think this company called, Essex or Sussex trimmers. They were about 320 odd quid for brand new mouldings.
Were they?
Yeah, and then same again, brand new inserts for the bumpers, new grille. Because obviously it was a short bumper car before, because it was a Sierra gear, so it had the black nylock plastic bumpers. And then, what else we do? The rear bumper, that's the original, no, it's the third bumper that's been on the car.
I bring the camera around, we'll show it back.
Yeah, unfortunately, it spits flames, so it melts the bumpers, so we've had to adjust the exhaust. So Keith at Quest Motorsport built all the exhaust system for me, so it's a full 3-inch 2-box system from the downpipe, and then we put a 3-inch downturn on it, because
I like the downturn exhaust.
Yeah, so originally when it was the granddad spec, the idea was to make everything on the outside look unnoticeable. Like, it's a nice clean Sierra driving down the road sort of thing, but all of a sudden this thing will walk past you at 150 mile an hour. So
I like the
same
tow bar and
again,
everything on it.
same again with the tow bar. I had a photo shoot done a couple of years ago for Performance Ford magazine. And we had the photo shoot down at the Heritage Centre. We was meant to do it at the Heritage Centre, but there was a mix-up right at the last minute. So we ended up doing the photo shoot at Brands Hatch for the day. And my dad came down from up north. But I had the tow bar fitted onto the car just for the granddad look. So I had a dog guard in the back. I had a Border Collie on board sticker. I mean, everything at the time was just trying to make the car. So original Dagenham Essex, because I'm a Dagenham lad originally, so I was always up at Fords when I was a nipper. So everything on the outside of the car was trying to make it look like it left Dagenham motors on the old A13 outside of the plant. So even down to the tax disc holder, that's the September, August. Was it August or September? I forget now.
Yeah, I'll get the camera.
We got them from 31st of July 1989. So that's when the tax would have run out on its original one, but this is a reproduction from G&B Graphics.
All right.
So we've got the plates and all the bits and pieces, and the same again on the inside of that. It's got Dagenham motors, all the original Ford house. If you open the door,
Hold on, I'll just see what we can get on this.
yeah.
So you're saying if we open the door?
If you open the door and have a look inside at the back of the tax disc holder, it's got all the information of the original dealership stuff. I did have the key rings as well, but they've disappeared somewhere. Obviously, it's had 3 owners. I just keep buying it back and then spending it. Oh yeah, there's my phone.
I love this phone. I love it.
Good thing about that is I can go for a little. I can leave the car and still get in touch with my friends and family. And then obviously when we're in the car, when we're always.
How cool is this?
There you go.
Aye.
Original 1988
2 phones
Motorola. Yeah. So we got the proper phone in there as well.
Can we put the bonnet, mate, and have a look under the bonnet?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, I'll chuck your phone in.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a look on eBay for one of them now.
They are like hen's teeth.
Are they?
Oh yeah, they're like. It'd be nice if my wife hadn't fucking broke the top of it.
What the aerial?
But yeah, that's a story for another day. This was not 15 minutes.
How long have you drove? How long did it took you?
It took me 4 hours 20 minutes.
Did it? I appreciate it, mate. I really do.
About the same time it normally gets me to Nürburgring.
Amazing.
So it's a Joe Stevens Heart Power
engine
YB205. It's all brand new internals, new cams. Literally the engine's only done about 1,300 miles. It was built just before Christmas, so it's all running. It made 406 horsepower.
Did it?
On the engine dyno. It's slightly oversized Marley pistons with valve cutouts on it. It's got the Heart Power in that manifold. It's got a brand new engine bay loom on it up to the ECU. It's running level 8 ECU now. It's T38 turbo, standard airbox. I didn't really fancy going down the route of having the Group A air filter on
cones.
it. Yeah, it's all right because the car gets used occasionally. I don't like to take it out in the wet because it's just a pain in the arse trying to keep the damn thing clean. And like
it's immaculate as well, mind.
It's like I say, it's shabby chic. it's not concourse, but it's clean and presentable.
It's clean than mine.
But yeah, I say it's just a car that we'd use for holiday. So if I'm on holiday, if I'm in Ireland or we're in Germany, your camera's going for a Burton. Whoa, get a nice shot of the sky there. I hope they ain't buggered it up.
Yeah, I'll be alright, man.
Yeah, it's all good still. Yeah, mate.
Well, I was still alright there, man. Everything's still on.
We still live. Yeah. So if it gets wet, it gets wet. I try not to take it out in the rain. I say I've got a lovely heated double garage at home. It's all insulated and it's all CCTV'd, it's all belled up.
Oh, you've got old Fords now, haven't you? That's worth too much.
Yeah, unfortunately, before I'd park it up on the seafront and leave the car. Now, if I go anywhere, I'll stay with it. We thought we was going to use it last year for a caravan holiday. And I said,
we're going to put a caravan on the back?
Yeah, I've towed it with a caravan before. And I said to the wife, I said, the only problem is if we go away on holiday, we leave the caravan, we've got to take this, we go to a beauty spot, we leave this. I said, if we take the daily driver, the new Skoda we got,
you can relax a bit more, can't you?
I can forget about it. Whereas I'm going to be paranoid as anything, because like I say, anyone's just got to put a ding in it, scratch it, open the door against it. Well, there goes my holiday. I'm going to be like pissed off like crazy. So, the old MGB. That's cool.
Cool. Can we go for driving it, mate, and see what's like?
Yeah, I'll try not to kill you this time.
We'll leave that bit out, man. You'll not get to see what happened.
Proper Thelma and Louise moment.
Nice and quiet in here, mind.
It's usable.
Aye.
Right, let's see if we can get out of here without bottoming out. Or better still, getting it by a tractor.
Or crashing.
That's the other one. I was trying not to say that one, but I'll leave that to you. This is why I hit a post. That's the only thing though, this is so low underneath.
It's long as well though, isn't it? So you've got like the...
Yeah.
I don't know, I know what I mean in my head, but... like a bus, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a comfy fast bus.
Alright. Is it a longer wheelbase than a normal Sierra?
I don't think the wheelbase is any different, but the rear bumper I think is probably about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches, and obviously it's got the tow bar on it, so being white it seems to sort of elongate the car. It just gives you the impression that it's that slightly longer, the lower stance, the bigger wheels on it and whatever.
Such a cool car though. I would love it. I would love something like this, you know, I really would. Right, it's nice this.
Yeah, there we go. We just roll on a little bit in third gear. Be careful that Land Rover. Oh, there's another corner up here. Don't fancy doing another Thelma, do we? When it comes on boost, you really need a smooth, nice straight road.
So you got a T5 gearbox in as well?
Yeah, it's a T5 gear.
Cosy diff on the back?
Cosy diff.
Cosy bottom, Cosy rear?
The rear end is, the top half of the beam's Cosy, but it's got Sierra trailing arms, remachined to take the 108mm flange to drive shafts, and then it's got a Graham Good diff mount on it, and then it's got a welded on anti-roll bar. I don't think any of the States came with a anti-roll bar, so we welded some brackets, took it off the other.
What kind of anti-roll bar you got? Have you...
The standard Ford anti-roll bar, but it's all Polyflex bushes with brand new drop links on it. And then I say Mark at Gaz sorted us out, making a set of bespoke rear shock absorbers, which they now do for Sierras. So it was only me and my mate Frank at the time, Frank Fostick, that had them both on our, because we both had Cosy estates. One's quite mad. I think he's got like a turbo for Scania truck. It's like nothing under about $4,500, and it will snap your spine. Yeah, that was a bit of a mental car back in the day. Well, there's a national speed limit. We better give it some. No idea where this road goes, mate, so let's get some heat into the brakes.
So what's your plans for it, the future then? You got a plan for it?
I really wanted to do the exhaust, but
is that what you want next, the exhaust?
But the problem is, I say, when it's given it some, it's melted two of the previous bumpers.
Right. So
as much as I want to get the like a 3-inch rolled or 3.5-inch rolled tip done to the tail box, I'm going to leave it with the downturn.
I like the downturn exhausts.
Yeah. The upside of that is, if someone's coming up behind me, there's no blinging exhaust hanging out the back of the car.
You don't know what it is.
And like, for all intensive purposes, as you're driving down the road, this can be quite easily mistaken for just a really clean Sierra GLX until you come round the front. Because the roof rack's black, when you're looking at the vehicle in your rear view mirror, you don't see the roof rack.
No.
You don't realise it's like a Tourer.
When I was in school, someone had a Sierra Estate white, and it had all the sapphire bits on.
I would go down there, but we're going to beach. There's a bigger bit.
Now, I always remember in school thinking, I love that car. I love that car with the Sierra Estate with the sapphire bits on, just looked right. Have you ever thought about putting the cone filter on so you get the whoop?
No, the only reason why I've not bothered with it is because even though I've got the shields on it, I don't like getting it wet.
Right.
So
you don't like getting what wet the car?
The cone filter.
Right.
Yeah.
You get a moisture cover for them now, and it's like a give back.
Yeah. Well, no, a friend of mine had something similar to that on his motor, and the air filter actually broke down. He was doing a track that brands, and it sucked it through the turbo. Did it? Yeah. No, I can leave that shit well alone. So I'm quite happy leaving it with the Ford stuff.
I've got the standard airbox there for mine, but I like the flutters that change.
Well, I mean, I get the flutter out of it, but because I mean I've got a 2-box system on this.
What, exhaust?
Yeah. It's I've just got a full
stainless all the way
stainless steel all the way through
to the turbo.
Yeah. And it's got like all the heat wrap on it, bits and pieces. Even on the floor, I've got like the gold sticker. Because when we're on this, because the exhaust on this side, the gearbox.
This looks like how's the tunnel so wider? This looks like because the tunnel on a Cosworth is wider than a normal Sierra, isn't it? Did you know that?
Yeah, because obviously you've got the 1.3 shells, the 1.6
This looks
shell.
like a Cosworth size, even bigger.
Well, this being an estate, you could probably, it's bigger because they could fit a 294 before or a 284 before in it. So you'd have the MT75 gearbox on it, because it was originally like it was a Ferguson-made gearbox, wasn't it?
Right, thanks for meeting up, mate.
That's all right, mate. You're more than welcome.
I enjoyed that. Like, nice car.
It was a bit of a slap, mind you. I got up at 3:45.
Did you?
Yeah, 4.5 hours from London.
I appreciate it.
No, that's massive, mate. No, I've enjoyed it. It's been a good giggle.
Good. Do you want to leave any links or anything? Your Instagram or?
No, I don't bother with any of that. I just want to thank some of my friends that have helped with the build of the car. Obviously, Joe Stevens at Heart Power, mate Kev, Gary, Mark Maxwell, Terry Fisher, mate Aaron, Steve Cooper, Cosnico, Gary Sands, Ian Warren. We're probably missing loads of people. Lads at the tyre shop, Mark at Gaz, Quest Motorsport, numerous Paul Munbury Motorsport. Lots of my friends over the years have all had a hand in it. Obviously, Rayland Motorsport for the brakes.
Don't forget you, lass.
Oh yeah, most importantly, my dearly beloved, my wife Paula, who's an absolute star. She loves the car as much as I do, and yeah, she helps out where she can, and she loves it as much as I do. So it's a cool little toy.
Thanks for watching, fellas, and I'll catch you in the next one.
No worries. Cheerio.
Spot on, mate. Cheers.
No problem.